Hey there guys, I'm Lee Williamson and I'm from Elemental Concept. Today I'll be teaching the staff how to do repeated textures in Photoshop, bringing them into After Effects and then animating a repeated texture. I hope you enjoy. Let's dig in. So today I was asked in the office if I can show how to do a repeated tiling effect in After Effects, but I thought before I address that, it'd be better to show how to actually make a repeated tile first in Photoshop, then to bring into After Effects. So we'll begin. Everyone seems to be doing paper. I thought maybe I'll just do some skin. Let's give this a try. So I'm going to say Control C on the keyboard and copy, and press Control N. Now, when you make a copy in Photoshop, it shows you the exact dimensions already of the copy board that you've made. So I want this tiling texture to be square. So let's just choose a texture that's smaller than the height. Let's say 1,000. And then I'm going to paste that texture down. So we've got a square texture. And then I'm going to say Control C, Control V, because I don't want the rest of this texture. I only want the cropped out version of it. So let me just delete that, and now we should have just that square. And then we go into Filter, Other, and Offset. Now remember, that was 1,000 by 1,000. So on our horizontal and vertical, we want to go 500 and 500. So what it's done is you can actually see this little crossover here. So it's moved up the tile up and to the left. So if I say okay, all I need to do now is close up the seam. So I can go with my stamp tool, maybe just make the stamp a little bit bigger and make sure that stamp is set on soft, so the hardness down. And then I hold down Alt on my keyboard. Now this copies a texture wherever that little crosshair lands, and you'll see what happens. Now it copies that texture from there, and I can just press Alt and keep clicking and pasting that texture from other areas until I've cleaned up this middle bit where the tile has been made. Could probably make it a little bit neater. Right, I think I'm happy with that, just for these purposes. Now I'm just going to go say Save As, and let's just call this Skin PSD. Let's call it Skin Tile. Perfect. And then we go into After Effects, double click on our library, choose Skin Tile, and choose Footage Merge Layers, and then create a composition settings. So now we're going to have 1920 by 1080. That's just HD resolution. Now we can press S on the keyboard and scale down our tile, and we can look up Repetile, CC Repetile, and you drag it onto your texture. And now all you have to do is drag on here to the right and it tiles that way, drag on here, tiles to the left, drag down, tiles to the right, and keep going. Now we can just jam this up to, so now 10,000. I'll just copy and paste that 10,000. There we go. And all I have to do is say P on the keyboard, and I can just animate my tile texture up or down. Let me just show you so you can actually see what's going on here with a little bit more space on the screen. We can make this a little bit more interesting. Why don't we take in this little nipple that I created? So I can drag the nipple onto the stage, and tell you what, we'll drag it off the stage and we'll use our parent tool and we'll whip it to the skin texture, And now we can go, oh, there's a nipple, and keep on going. But you know what would be cooler is nipples need twins. So why don't we just duplicate that nipple? Control C, Control V. Make sure that that's also parented to the tile. And we could move this to, who knows, to the opposite side. So now we put it there. And we can just say position on the keyboard. And we have nipples on repeating tile skin. Because I'd like something different as usual, because I think doing the usual paper texture is boring. And it's a cold day outside, so I thought a little bit of nipple tweaking would be useful. I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. Thank you. Bye.